Well, good morning, my wonderful friends. Another glorious day. Just pulled up to work. Got a couple things already to work on. So, one of the people I've been working with, I did get my signature over the weekend. So, I know that there's going to be some things to update because we still haven't settled on an exact delivery. So, I just put like a temporary delivery option in for now. Car still needs to get a power transfer seat installed and all that. So, we do have a little bit of time. So, I had limited access to the internet and my stuff over the weekend because I was in my girl's wedding. And honestly, the wedding, it went really, really well. Even though it was a super duper long day, it was a very long day for me. Honestly, it wasn't quite as excruciating as I had built up in my head to be. So I did have pretty regular access to toilets, so that was a plus. And yeah, and I even got to take like a little break in between before the ceremony to go get some food with Mo, and we also had to run a couple errands. So the service out there is very, very bad, so you can't really get a hold of anybody. And my girl Kristen, the bride, is the only person that I have actual contact for out of anybody there at the wedding. So she was really busy. But she asked me when I went out to get food. I picked up food for some other people too who are really hungry. And she asked me to get some like white roses for her. There was a gas station nearby, like the McDonald's we were going to, that I could get them. She's like, get as many as you can. But she never told me like how many approximately, like what it was for. Like I had no idea. And the only white roses they had like two, and they had like a little bit of baby's breath in with them. And I'm like, I have a feeling two is just simply not enough. So I texted her a picture of what was available, and I was like, is there something else you'd like? Because I don't know. And I tried calling her, she didn't answer. So I'm like, okay. So I started looking up other floral shops that were nearby. And funnily enough, even though they were technically closed, I actually got a hold of somebody at the flower shop that did my flowers for my wedding. They were actually closed, but the lady's like, well, I am here for a couple more minutes. She's like, if you want to stop by, yeah, she's like, I can hook you up. I've got like 32 white roses. And I'm like, cool, about how much is that? And she's like, $244. And I was like, I don't think that she's trying to spend that much. I was like, how much for $50 worth? So she hooked me up with 10 roses, and then I was like, well, the roses at the gas station has some baby's breath in it, so I should probably get some baby's breath too, because again, I had no idea what these were for at all. And so, that was like an extra like $15 to get the baby's breath. And lo and behold, they were actually for the flower girls, so they were just ripping them all apart, and they were just gonna throw them in the aisle, so the baby's breath was totally unnecessary, and the 10 roses were enough petals. They had plenty of petals, but I was just like, it would have been really good to know like what this all was for, so I wasn't spending extra money. And she was sweet. She was like, well, just tell me how much it is, I'll cash app you. And I'm like, she's enjoying her day, like I'm not gonna like bug her about payment for these dang flowers, so it's whatever, right? And also I ended up paying for like the McDonald's for everybody and stuff, and I'm like, I'm not gonna bug her. But yeah, so anyway, it turned out to be a really beautiful day. It was kind of cold, but it didn't rain, so that was a plus. And yeah, I was ready to go about like, what was it, 8 o'clock? It was close to 8, I think. So we had a long, full day. So, but it turned out great. And then I kind of felt like a jerk because like I had been building this up in my head like so much. I'm like, it's gonna be such a long day. Like I was so worried about it, and it really wasn't that big of a deal. So it was really cute. She ended up getting like a Hummer limo, and she was like living like a full-blown like teenage dream, rolling around. They have the lights going on in there, the good sound system, and I was like, like I can have a lot of fun, and I was enjoying myself, but I was just like, I definitely could see myself having even more fun, like with a couple alcoholic beverages, which I absolutely cannot have right now. So I was like trying to still be fun and be in spirit, but like I'm not getting all loose like the other ladies were, so is what it is. But I noticed on my drive here to work that the engine light came on in my car, and I'm like, seriously, what the hell? Like I just had this in for service not that long ago, and this is, it's a 5-year-old car, but it's not like super old, and like I take really good care of it. Like I always do my services when I'm supposed to, I don't know what's going on. I mean, I made it here, but like that's nerve-wracking. This is the only car we have, so we'll see what happens. And I am really low on gas. I wanted to stop to get gas over the weekend. We didn't end up doing that. And so I don't know if that has something to do with it, maybe like being so low on fuel. And so I'm going to try to take some time during lunch to take my car through the car wash, go get some gas, and see if that helps. I don't know if it's gonna help, but I really hope it does, because I really, really, really don't need car troubles, especially with all these upcoming appointments, all these really important upcoming appointments, and also winter fastly approaching. So wish me luck, guys. But anyway, appreciate you so much. I hope you had a great weekend. Like, share, and subscribe. I always appreciate when you do that for me. I'll talk to you again real soon, okay? Bye-bye.